Hey guys, Mike from All Service Auto here today, showing you a little bit of what we do here at Odessa Dealer Only Auctions. Currently we're at the in-op row. We are inspecting cars. Some of the times these can be either wrecked, similar to what you'd see at COPART. The vast majority of these are going to be mechanical. One we're looking at here, this is a 2015 Subaru Legacy. It's got 52,000 miles on it, and this one was definitely wrecked. So this one's going to be a repossessed car, and I mean, you know, they really don't care about them, and sometimes this is how they end up getting them back when they get repossessed, is they've been wrecked or damaged, destroyed. I mean, in this case, needs at minimum a hood, radiator support, radiator, front bumper, grille. Does look like both headlights survived. That's good. Sometimes these newer cars with these daytime running lights, these LED daytime running lights, can be pretty expensive. So let's see if it starts. Already got the jump box hooked up. Battery was dead, so let's see here. Oh, we got power. That's good. Wipers on. Nope, I don't even know how to function that on this one. Yeah, the interior is pretty thrashed. This is once again atypical of a repossessed car. They don't care. You know, the major things we like to avoid is a lot of this. I mean, we hate smoker cars, but once again, that seems to be the trend when it comes to a repossessed vehicle. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. It doesn't smell too bad in here. And the majority of this damage is just going to be going over to the detail shop and fixing it. You know, the things we hate is when people take off trim, they spray it, they wrap it, or they just do hard damage to door panels or stuff like that. And nothing needs to be replaced in here. It just needs to be cleaned up. So anyways, engine sounds good. Oh. Definitely got some burn off going on. Coolant. Probably should shut it off. Don't want it to overheat. But the engine does sound good, so this would definitely be a prospect. Tires look good. Oh yeah, got a lot of smoke coming off there. Rest of the body's actually in good shape. Oh yeah, that stinks. That's it for this one. We've got a couple other we'll be looking at, but for the right price, this definitely wouldn't be bad. Alright, here's a good one. Got a 2008 535xi. BMW, of course. I'm actually very fond of these cars. My fiance has a 2008 with a black interior, all-wheel drive twin turbo. Let's see what's going on. Right front axle broken, acceleration system not functioning as designed. Well, probably be safe to say that those two are going to be related. But let's just make sure that the engine sounds good. I know that's not cheap when it comes to really any sort of BMW. Interior's not bad. I'm not a big fan of tan interiors. They just show all sorts of dirt and whatnot. But, you know, for the right price, I mean, anything's worth it. So, let's see if it will start. Let's see. Oh my gosh, just enough. Sweet. Okay. Definitely sounds louder than it should be. Lit up like a Christmas tree, I'm sure that's all related. Engine seems to be running smooth while it be loud. It is smooth. iDrive is not on. take a minute to boot up. Motor revs up pretty well. Oh, there it is. A little bit of smoke coming out the back, but these vehicles sometimes can sit for 6 months at a time. You never know, so let's just see. Well, hit engage. Let's drive. Oh, wow. Dropping that into the drive. That is a nasty little vibration there, but put it in a park. I mean, the gears grab. Got 175,000 miles, a little more than I'd like, but I like these cars. And this is still an N54 twin turbo. These are very, very fun when you put a tuner on them and you make 400 horsepower, 400 wheel torque, and really not do a whole lot other than just a tuner. So, I don't know. I like it. I like the BMWs. The body's in good shape. Interior's not bad. We'll definitely watch this one tomorrow morning and see what it goes for. So. No hail damage. Body's clean. Yeah. I mean, considering it's saying that it needs a right front axle and the acceleration system's not working as designed, I'm sure that's going to be related. If you got a broken axle, you're not going to accelerate like you should. So, that and the exhaust leak. I did hear the wastegates rattling. That's pretty common. That's not to be concerned of, though. Definitely have some sort of exhaust leak, but we'll see if we get this one. So this would be the 2006 Dodge Ram. I did not get the key to it. It's a Laramie Cummins. And what makes this one rare, it's a manual transmission. Say the engine's locked up. I mean, you know, a Dodge, you know, a 5.9, these things are pretty damn hard to kill. 200,000 miles is, well, it's not that much for one of these, but key's in it, so let's check this thing out before the tow driver comes and drags this. Let's see, do I have any power? No, we're dead. I did bring jumper cables in addition to my box, so I'm just using some Dodge Journey as my get-around car for this afternoon. Okay. Nothing crazy here. Alright, that's good. I mean, we got oil. I mean, for them to say the engine's locked up. It's like at the end there. Is that water? No, it's just oil. Okay, so belt assembly's on. It's a 5.9. It's not a 6.7. And we got two really dead batteries, so I'm gonna pause the video. We're gonna get the jumper cables on it and get the box on it. So hopefully we might be able to see what's going on here. We traditionally do pretty well on these diesels, and I'm particularly fond of the Dodge Rams, especially one that's a manual transmission. This could be a nice truck. So, all right, let's try. If I had more time, I'd fuss around with it more. I mean, maybe I should try moving my jumper leads to this driver's side battery, but let's see. Okay. That's a great crank. Yeah, I mean, that's a great crank. That, to me, is fast enough to fire this thing up. Let's try it again. it's got some sort of fueling issue. I don't know. Got a good crank, but no start, and I'm running out of time, so I don't know. I like the truck though. I definitely think it's worth the gamble. I mean, relative compression sounds normal. It actually looks like it's in decent shape, which is very rare. I was looking at the little tag here. 06 2500, no run, 1 key, no personals. It was repoed 2 months ago. Just a little over. I mean, I know sometimes when air gets in the line, these things can be true pain to start up, but I don't know. One last extra long crank. Let's see what happens. She does not want to fire. I mean, I'm looking at the RPM gauge. Usually when these things crank over, it'll pick up that it's spinning over at, 100 or 200 RPM, and maybe that's related. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I've got time for, so I don't know. I like it though. It is marked engine locked up, so hopefully that keeps these guys away. That'd be pretty sweet. Wouldn't mind owning this truck. So, all right. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
You can go home now. Engine's locked up. Engine locked up. Hail damage on it. Here down. What a hanger down. Got the powder. Here down. 3 pound letter. Big bring the penguin to the here down. Do 2. Got a diesel here. 2 down. 20 pound. 20 down. 3. Up 200. 300. Make it before down. Make it before down. 44 down. 500 before down. 500 before down. You won't say down. 2600. 26. 7. I'm going to say 7 before down. Before down. Got a potato. Got a potato down. 3. Up a 9. Nothing. Penguin down. Make it 3. 3. Gonna sell it here down. 30 pound, don't lose it here down 3100. 3 grand, I want up a 3 here down, make a ball down 32. Took it on the floor down, point 2, 3. I'm a 2 down 3, get a 3 down 4 down from the 4 down, make a 4 down 3500. I'm a 34, gonna be 5 down, gonna be 6 down, all service, gonna be 3600. I'm a 35 on the floor down 6, 70 ball down, 70 ball, 70 ball down, 70 ball down 3800. I'm a 700, 800, I'm a 4 down, make it 8 down, 9 down, 30 down, 9 gotta be 4 down, internet gotta be 4 down better. I'm a 39, gotta be 4 down, 1 4 down, make a 20 ball down, big part, up a 4 here down, point all in, all done. 41, 42, 41, 42, 44, gonna be 2, 43, 100, 2 here down, 43, what do you think down, 4300, 300, 400, I'm a 43, gonna be 4 down, make it
the engine's not locked up. It turns over.
Down 600, 45, 46, all in, all done, 600, 700, I was these years up at the 4 down, 700, I was these years up at the 4 down, if I take it down, internet, gotta be 4800,
It cranked. I couldn't get it to start.
49, all in, all down, at 9, 4900. Sold 4,800. Sold 4,800. BB 54 all service. Thank you.
Yeah, they said the motor was locked up.
303,
48, so that's
09
52 after fees, but
305 guys, we're gonna skip the 305 snack. It's an 09 Enclave. All wheel drive here now. Good miles here. Hail damage on a differential.